Tommy! Yeah.
So if you just looked at your body position then, Amani, your back was to me in the camera the whole time and you weren't looking at the Maris and Pat's backs. All you had to do was just get side on, orientate that round up and down the paddock, facing the H, and you'd have been in a much better position to see how the MSP backs were.
Come on, forward!
So Amani, he turned around and looked at that number 8 for Maris and Pat's. He was about at least a metre and a half offside, and you didn't appear to give any advantage or be of an awareness that he was that far offside. Obviously had, apart from the fact they ended up breaking out for a try, he potentially had a huge impact on the Petone backline. Orientation where you call facing the H, which is always looking up and down the paddock, not looking across. So there he's good. But then sometimes he'll just, what we call close off, he'll look across and not look out and scan those back lines.
Yep.
It's the last thing you want him to have a bad experience and go, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore.
And that's exactly, and look, I think the crowd are getting better.
See how he's looking across the paddock, straight across?
Yes.
Instead of... Because you can see just as much looking sideways as you can looking straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 99% of the time you should be facing the H, which is the goalposts, up and down the paddock, up and down the paddock. So that's the chocolate fish, Amani. And that's, I say that because he threw his arms up in the air. And there's no such signal in rugby refereeing. So if you were doing that game in that situation, you'd probably put your arm out and go advantage knock on. So it's really good for you to So once again there, Amani, no awareness of the Marison Pats backs, who are all up offside, well up offside.
Nice, Michael!
Mate, just wander in front, the camera's good. Sit at home in my sky and do foul play. So see how he's running across sort of with the ball, and we call that being ball on line. So you're always trying to stay ball on line if you can.
Go forward, Sam, go forward.
So see how from the kickoff he pretty much ran straight up and then came across. It just creates a huge gap that you're not running on the same line as players. So I'm wondering why you needed to blow that, Amani. I don't think Petone knocked that on, did they? And yet the Petone player had that. You could have maybe played on from that one. So it's better than now, even though I reckon that number 18 was offside. But he was good sideways on. Whether you should talk or just shut up.
Yep.
You know, the players should all know the law, but at the end of the day, we're about giving people a game of rugby and allowing them to have a game. So Amani, I never filmed that last kick at goal that just happened. The kicker was out here closer towards my camera side of the paddock. You were probably 10 to 12 to 15 metres infield. You had no hope of saying whether that ball was going to curl inside or outside the post.
So is that what you want to do? you know why they're here?
So look at your body orientation. You could be much more side on than that, I reckon. If you start with a real side on stance, you can look into the scrum sideways just as easy, and you've already got that shoulder right around, you're looking up and down the paddock. Grant, what's the score?
20 points to 7.
Oh.
Oh, you know this good. We got 2
Amani, I do not understand why you would stand in this position. You've got away with it, but another day you wouldn't, so I don't know why you'd put yourself into that and take the risk. So now he's out there in the middle of the paddock. Why wasn't he there for a start? So no real awareness there, Amani. That was a two-handed take by Marist. Petone back should have all stayed back. You didn't seem to show any awareness of creating that space for Marist. Didn't need it at the end of the day, but that's not the point. So there we go again. Okay, there, no great shakes, all good. see how your back's to me, Amani? You never look the Petone backs again. Petone first of 8, and even the second of 8, I reckon, up offside. You've got to get your body orientation around. Get that left shoulder or right shoulder out, and so that you're looking up and down the paddock with your entire body. So that Petone number 8 up offside because you're just looking into that ruck. You're never looking at the back line. And Marist, if they'd been back on side, Marist might have been able to spin that, run wide and get a try. But you didn't allow that because your body orientation just closed yourself right off from being able to make any of those kind of decisions.